let me show you how I plan everything and do everything. So I created a Excel sheet where I'm just like from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way to Sunday. It's just like a normal, you can see it's right here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's basically just my week routines. So every morning it's the same thing. Sleeping, then I'm getting up. Morning walk, drinking water, that's changed for me. Then I'm meditating for 30 minutes, making breakfast, eating breakfast, and then it always starts at 7:30 with whatever I want to do regularly. So you can see there are a couple of free spots. And also here in the evening, it's again my evening routine, reading, which I'm trying to implement right now, saying goodnight to my family and asking like what's up for tomorrow so that I can plan that for the next day. Then I'm going to plan tomorrow, so everything through what I want to do, and then just got a clear plan that I can follow. Evening routine just means that, so brushing teeth and so on. Then I'm meditating for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to sleep, and this is also what I'm doing every day. Besides my routines, I got a couple of very clear things that I have to do that I want to do every, let's plug in the battery because, please don't fall down, please. Oh, thank God. So now you can see again. Alright, so for example on Monday I'm always going to edit the new episode of Building the Best Life, and then I'm always going to render it. Like, that's just something that I want to do every Monday because it comes out every Monday and all that. On Tuesday I am always researching some keywords, so which keywords I want to target with my videos, and I'm writing the concept for the videos, then I'm shooting all of the videos, and then I'm editing the videos, and then there's always lunch. On Wednesday, I'm, for example, just splitting the knowledge videos. You don't have to understand this, but I'm creating the thumbnails, scheduling the videos for the upcoming week. On Thursday is completely free, and on Friday I'm editing the vlog for Friday. I don't know why it says Monday here. Please don't fall down. So, yep. And this is Monday as well. Then I'm always going to do it for the rendering. So you see what I'm doing right now is actually not in my routine, but I know that it won't take me so long because I didn't film too much. And yeah, then that's what's sure for every week. And then of course here also what I'm doing for sports. So I'm going to try out Pilates, which will be as intense as possible because I'm not there's not going to be some easy shit. It's going to be as intense as possible. And then gym, swimming, gym, cycling, swimming and hip hop, gym, and this every week. So that's also getting a routine because why do I do this? So this is very important. Why do I do all of this at all? Well, if I know this, first of all, it's becoming a habit. So just editing these vlogs every day, I don't have to push myself to that or something. I just know that it's up, and then I'm just going to do it. So this makes it way easier. And it allows me to just plan way clearer. So I always know what's up. It's becoming a routine, and that's what makes it so much easier to push through. Because once I have this, it's kind of a layout. And I have a very clear structure for my week, which allows me to always do the things. I don't depend so much on how I feel, because if I push myself very, very far on one day, I might be a bit more exhausted on the other one. But what I'm going to do every week is ensured, because I just know that it's up, and I know that I do this every time on this on each specific day, and then I just do it. And also, those are the things that are the most important for my here for my personal brand, and here for my health. So, and of course here for my spiritual development and all that. So I know that if I only do that, I might not make huge progress, but at least everything that's most important to me is working out. And to have this ensured is super important, because I mean, today is actually the perfect day to talk about this, because even if you might feel like crap or you're like fucked up, you're very, very likely to do that. I mean, of course, yesterday, for example, I left out this meditation, but this happens very rarely. Like, I swear to God that this was the first time this year. And also, I didn't really, it was not like I said, like, no, I don't, like, fuck the meditation, I'm going to sleep. No, I sat down for the meditation, and I just realized after 30 seconds, like, yo, I can't be with myself too, like, I can't focus on the present moment simply because I was so mad at me. So what did I do? I still sat down the 30 minutes, but just by myself, not talking, not looking at my phone, nothing. So I kind of still did the meditation. I just said, okay, I'm not going to do this kind of meditation. So what I just did is I was just writing rhymes. I was just writing lines. This is something I like to do. And it was basically just writing everything off my chest, which helped me tremendously. And so I actually still did the meditation, because I'm so used to it, because I do it every day and day. And it was so easy for me to not go instantly to sleep. I just let's say I just tried a different kind of meditation, which was kind of writing in just in a kind of rap style. So yeah, and now what am I going to do? So this is the first. This is my base, so to say. This is what I'm always ensured to do. And then I have here my to-do list. It's not completely updated yet, but here I have all the things that are not something that I'm doing on a weekly basis. So, I don't know, for example, let's start here. Affirmations for all life areas. So I want to create affirmations for everything, for my complete life, so to say, that I always visualize that will just drive me way more, and all this kind of stuff. You can read it through if you want to. And yeah, then I got here my smart list. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen my story. I highly recommend Remember the Milk, and to create smart lists and then to even program them yourself. It's tremendously. If you haven't heard it, what it basically means is you're creating here a smart list, and then you're going here to switch to the Cure editor, and you can basically just try it out. I don't want to explain it here. Just try it out. It can help you to create insane structure for your to-do list. So what I'm then having here is I have in my A smart list everything that's due this week, and that's priority 1, so the highest priority. Everything that's due for this week, and it's priority 2. So I would start here and first of all do everything that's in this list. Then I'm doing everything that's in this list. Both of them are empty at the moment because I rarely have stuff that's due for the week after doing everything from my routine. Then everything's in priority 1, but has no due date. So this will, for example, figure out a seminar that I want to go to, the affirmations, creating a mentor list because I want to get mentored from someone who really knows personal development. I want to write down my goals for the end of 2017, and I want to buy an office desktop PC. So this is all for me priority 1, super important. Maybe a bit too much here, I don't know, but doesn't matter now. Then, for example, then you can see in this app, it's like you have priority 1, 2, 3, and then priority none. So basically 4 priorities, and you can see priority everything that's due this week and has priority 3 is below priority 1, which isn't due. I don't know. I think it's the Eisenhower principle. No, the Eisenhower quadrant. I don't know. But if you know it, you know what I mean. And so that stuff that's important but not urgent, that you still do them before stuff that's not important but urgent. So for example, lawn mowing. Oh, I did this. Nice. So for example, lawn mowing, it's not important. It doesn't matter. But it was just due this week. So I would always try to do those before the lawn mowing, because I might have done the lawn mowing, but what does this do for me after that? But let's say I did my affirmations and I started to use them, that would just pay off way more. And then we got all the stuff down to the bottom. And so these are the things, that's the structure in which I then use these blank spots here. So for example, for today, let's say today would be, so for example, what would I do for today? I would now look at my schedule, Friday, editing Building the Best Life for Friday. That's what I'm going to do after recording this. Then I'm going to do this. Then I see here, oh, okay, usually I'm done at 11:30. And then I have, I have a blank spot here. And then I would go here, click on my first list, empty, second list, empty, third list, that, and then I would probably pick the one that might only take 1 hour to do. And then I would just do this here, but I'm not going to write this in here because it would just be completely chaos. I'm using another app, which is called Week Plan. Can you see this? Oh, you're a bit too low. Week Plan here. And yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And then here you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I would just write this down here. For example, here's like from what I planned so far, would be 1 hour and 40 minutes left. And then I would just go here, look what's my most important thing from this list from above, what's the highest one, look at this, and then put in the one that takes maybe around this amount of time. And then I would just do this here. I'm using this extra because it's just way more easier to handle. For example, here I can just shift this around, which is way harder to do in Eckl, but even though there are still a lot of bugs, so maybe I might even find another app, because I'm not too happy with this, but at least it does its job. So that's how I roll at the moment, and I will see you. Have an amazing week, guys.